Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to tell you the story about the secrets of the Egyptian cats. Mr. Benson was a director of a small museum. He loved his museum. When groups of children visited, he took them around and told them interesting stories about all the things. There was one object that Mr. Benson loved more than the others. There was a statue of a golden cat from Egypt, and it was very, very old. It was in a glass case, and of course, there was an alarm. When Mr. Benson arrived at the museum in the morning, he always went to look at the golden cat. When he left in the evening, Mr. Benson closed all the windows and doors. He again said goodbye to the cats and left home for dinner with his wife and daughter Cleo. One night, Mr. Benson went to a party with his wife. They were on their way home in their car when the clock struck 12. They were just next to the museum. A cat ran across the street. Mr. Benson stopped the car quickly. That was close, he said. At that moment, his wife said, "Look, there is an open window at the museum." "That's strange. I must go and close it," said Mr. Benson. They went home quickly, and he got the key, went back to the museum, and closed the window. And then he saw that the statue of the gold cat was not in the glass case. He checked the alarm, but it was fine. The police and Mr. Benson wrote a report. The next morning, he told Cleo about the missing statue of the gold cat, and also about the cat in the street near the museum. Cleo went with her dad to the museum. There was still no gold cat. The alarm was still on. "Which window was open?" Cleo asked. Her dad showed her the window. "Let me stay at the museum tonight," Cleo said to her dad. "I've got an idea. I read a book about the secrets of Egyptian cats." In the evening, Cleo went to the museum with a torch. Just before midnight, she opened the same window and waited. She couldn't see anything, but she heard a little noise. She waited a minute and then switched on the torch. Yes, the case was still empty. An hour after midnight, she heard a noise again. She waited a minute and then switched on the torch. The gold cat was in the glass case. Cleo closed the window. "I hope you had some fun outside," she said to the gold cat. "Dad isn't going to forget to close the window again." The end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.